By their nature are somber occasions. There's now an increasing desire to incorporate glamour into grief, but as they say, money talks. South Africa is the fourth most expensive country in terms of funeral costs, which are at least 3% above the global average. The funeral industry is undergoing transformation driven by changing consumer expectations, societal shifts, and a move away from traditional methods towards more personalized and sustainable options. In this four-part series, we explore the good, the bad, and the grim of the industry. Mama says she can wait for us, 'cause I can't do it on my own.
Friends and family of rapper Keenan, aka Forbes, are reeling from shock after he was shot and killed outside a popular restaurant in Durban last night.
It's a loss that gripped the nation. In the blink of an eye, aka Keenan Forbes' super mega was gone. Consistent to his accolade-winning ways in his craft, his funeral too won an award.
And the winner of the Funeral of the Year award goes to Broody Funeral Parlour.
Murunga Broody, the CEO of Broody Funeral, says they wanted to deliver a world-class send-off.
With the AKA's funeral, we had to understand the assignment. It was very difficult to sit and design the proper funeral that fit to the icon, and we had to sit down and understand exactly what he was doing, because he was national and because he was national and international. We had to mix the two so that at the end of the day we celebrate his life according to how he lived.
And mega was the standard. The black glitter casket is only available under the parlour's deluxe package, which starts from 250,000 rand. The final send-off by these funeral directors is nothing less than 50,000 rand and can go all the way up to 600,000 rand.
So our service provider, who is David Kale, when it comes to designer clothes, will go to the family house and just dress them. And to the extent that with the ladies, we do the makeups, we do the nails, we do the hair, so that the following morning they are fine. Usually during the week, we also take our doctor there to do the IV drips for the family to look more relaxed than having dull, looking like they are stressed.
Mourning style while being driven in luxury.
Our cheapest vehicle is a S-Class Mercedes or Chrysler, Porsche. We have Bentleys in our fleet, we have Rolls Royces, Range Rovers, everything, all high-end vehicles.
Christopher Moodley, who drove off infamous gang boss Rashid Staghi to his final resting place, says whatever the client wants, they get.
Funerals have evolved over the years, and now it's become a function where they, like funeral planning and upmarket vehicles and upmarket, even if it's a poor family, you still give them a top-notch vehicle. So it makes them feel like they gave their loved one the best.
While not every burial in South Africa is of this standard, it certainly does push up the average cost. According to a 2020 survey by the UK insurance company Sun Life, South Africa ranked the fourth most expensive country to have a funeral.
We recently buried my cousin, and we chose literally the cheapest package, and it still cost us over 50,000 rand.
We have to take funerals simply, since we know that all of us are going to go through. We don't have to spend a lot.
Because I want a dignified funeral for myself, maybe 50 upwards.
I'd probably say maybe 10,000. I don't know if I'm completely off, but about 10,000.
At 10,000 rand, you might need further community assistance, as seen in rural areas.
That would be your coffin, hearth, family car, tent, chairs, and your grave setups.
And as seen, those who can afford come with a list of demands.
If they say I want Hennessy, you must give it. If they say I want Blue Label, you must give it. If you can't give it, the next undertaker will. At the end of the day, We are business people. We provide exactly as per the family's request.
There's also another trend on the rise. Trend analyst and death doula Dion Cheng says, as societies evolve, so do their needs and their values.
There's a big sustainability push. So you have a lot of eco-funerals, where the casket is not wood, it's something that is biodegradable. Sometimes a lot of people are leaving their mortal remains to science. But in terms of interment, what our very own Emeritus Bishop Tutu did was for want of a better word, it's a water cremation.
The water cremation is known as aquamation.
It's alternative to cremation, where we use water and a chemical to dissolve the body until the big bones are left. And then the big bones are dried and crushed into ashes and then presented to the family as ashes.
The technology in the funeral industry has now also seen new forms of memorializing loved ones. Imagine a memorial diamond made out of the carbon from a loved one's cremated remains. It's an option Gavin Block chose after his mum's death.
So Alga Dancer developed the technique to isolate the carbon in a laboratory, and from that isolated carbon they can then create a diamond.
This stone will set you back 70,000 Rand. As burial space runs out in urban areas, maybe in the future we'll see more family jewels instead of family gravesites. For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Aldrin St. Pierre in Johannesburg.